Welcome to the Guardianly podcast. I'm Garrett.
And I'm Lila. At Guardianly, we're on a mission to modernize the phone call experience, to make it safer, smarter, and more productive. A big part of that mission is protecting you from the growing crisis of scam and spam calls that target millions of people every day.
Technology alone isn't enough. Education is just as important. That's why we've created this series, to bring real scam stories to life. Stories that are sometimes shocking, sometimes heartbreaking, but always full of lessons you can use to protect yourself and your loved ones.
And today's episode is something new. We've talked about romance scams, support scams, and impersonations. But this one is different. It's an AI-powered scam, a story about how criminals cloned a teenager's voice, faked a kidnapping, and terrified her mother into believing her child's life was in danger.
So let's walk through what happened.
As reported by The Guardian, it was an ordinary Friday afternoon in April when Jennifer DeStefano, an Arizona mom, got a call from an unknown number. She thought it might be her doctor's office and answered, just before the last ring. On the other end, she heard something that froze her blood. Her 15-year-old daughter's voice. Sobbing, crying, begging. "Mom," she said. "Mom, I messed up."
Jennifer's daughter Brianna was away on a ski trip at the time. Naturally, Jennifer assumed she'd been hurt. She asked what happened, and that's when a man's harsh voice cut in. He ordered Brianna to lay down and put your head back. Then Jennifer heard her daughter's voice again. "Mom, these bad men have me. Help me, help me."
Imagine that moment. You're a parent. You hear your child screaming for help. Jennifer's world collapsed in an instant. The man on the line told her he had kidnapped Brianna. If Jennifer called the police, he would pump her stomach full of drugs. He threatened to assault her and dump her in Mexico. The message was clear. Pay us, or you'll never see your daughter again.
Jennifer was at her younger daughter's dance rehearsal when the call came in. She muted her phone and screamed for help. Other parents rushed to her side. Some dialed 911 while Jennifer desperately negotiated with the so-called kidnappers. At first, the ransom was $1 million. Then they dropped it to $50,000 when Jennifer said that amount was impossible. They demanded cash, refusing a bank transfer because it could be traced. The caller threatened that if she didn't cooperate, she and Brianna would both end up dead.
The terror was real. Jennifer believed every word because the voice she heard was her daughter's. Not similar, not close. It was exactly her voice, sobbing and pleading. And that's the horrifying power of this new scam. With just a few seconds of audio, AI can clone a person's voice so convincingly that even their own parent can't tell the difference.
Luckily, this nightmare didn't end the way the scammers planned. Other parents at the rehearsal stepped in. They knew about rising AI voice scams and urged Jennifer to try reaching her family directly. In the chaos, she managed to get through to her husband, who confirmed that Brianna was safe on her trip. At that moment, Jennifer collapsed in relief. The call had been a lie, but the fear, the absolute terror, had been real.
So what can we take away from Jennifer's story?
First, be aware of AI voice scams. They're rare now, but they're growing, and they exploit our deepest vulnerabilities. If you get a call like this, remember, it may not be real.
Second, verify before you panic. If someone claims a loved one is in danger, try to contact them directly through another number or channel. Ask questions only the real person would know.
Third, have a family code word. It sounds old-fashioned, but it works. A simple, secret word or phrase that only your family knows can cut through the fear in situations like this.
And finally, spread awareness. Jennifer herself testified before the U.S. Senate because she wanted others to be prepared. Her words were chilling. If left uncontrolled, unregulated, and we are left unprotected without consequence, it will rewrite our understanding and perception of what is and what is not truth.
So that's today's story, Jennifer's nightmare. A reminder that scams are evolving with technology, and as AI grows more powerful, criminals will find new ways to weaponize it against us.
Next time on the Guardianly podcast, we'll explore another real-life case, a different scheme, different tactics, but the same lesson. Scammers are out there, and awareness is your best protection.
Thanks for joining us today. If Jennifer's story shook you, share this episode with someone you care about. The more people we reach, the harder it becomes for scammers to succeed.
Until next time, stay safe, stay aware, and remember, Guardianly is here to protect your calls, your connections, and your peace of mind.